Bren's Maid of Honor. Now, as we gather here to celebrate Bren and Mike on their special day, I want to take a moment to reflect on something that's been central to this journey: friendship. So, Bren and I met as random roommates during freshman year at the University of Delaware. Like any other incoming freshman, I was nervous and unsure of what to expect. But during move-in week, we bonded over something that would cement our friendship forever. Bren's Big Bang Theory t-shirt featuring Sheldon Cooper's friendship algorithm. That was the moment I knew we'd get along. So for those unfamiliar with Sheldon, he's a brilliant yet quirky character from the Big Bang Theory, a theoretical physicist who approaches life and relationships in the most systematic way possible. I know, not exactly the person you turn to for relationship advice, but let me tell you, Bren and I, we were two awkward little freshmen, and as it turns out, Sheldon's algorithm worked for us. So that t-shirt became a symbol of our bond, and here we are, still best friends 15 years later. We started off slowly and discovered shared interests like being part of a Facebook group called Cool Dog Group. It's just pictures of dogs, and yes, we're still both members. But before long, we found ourselves walking hand in hand back to our dorms, each carrying a cheese stick from Benny's, and ready to laugh until we cried over an episode of The Office. So many of our moments since then have consisted of food and bonding over pop culture. Because if you know Bren, you know the weight of her heart is food, not flowers. So even after I moved to Virginia, we stayed connected with yearly visits and regular phone calls. We've adapted and maintained some roommate traditions, like sending each other snack reviews and sharing major news, like that time Chick-fil-A released mac and cheese in 2019. Over the years, we've grown and faced challenges together. I was there for her with Caramello, and she supported me as I navigated my anxieties of moving away from family and friends. She has always been by my side, becoming a lifelong friend I can't imagine my life without. Because of that, I had high expectations for the man I'd have to share Bren with. Little did we know, Bren and Mike were also following Sheldon's algorithm, which brings us to today, as we celebrate a friendship that blossomed into an incredible relationship. So let me break down the relationship for you, Sheldon style. Step 1, observe and identify. This one was all thanks to Ralph, who noticed Bren and Mike's shared love of nerdy things and thought, this is perfect. And guess what? He was right. Step 2, initiate contact. Well, Bren, being the fiery Mexican that she is, didn't wait for love to find her. She reached out to Mike, and look where that led us to today. Step 3, find common interests. According to Sheldon, common interests are key. Bren and Mike, they bonded over everything. From Game of Thrones to Legos to Star Wars, finding things they both loved was never a problem. Step 4, partake in those interests. Sheldon emphasizes the importance of spending time together. For Bren and Mike, those interests went from cozy nights on the couch watching Game of Thrones to braving freezing weather for 5 hours to get a 30-second photo op on the Iron Throne. This cute couple even attended Comic-Con as Anakin and Padme. And we know how Bren likes her spicy snacks. Mike has even built up a spice tolerance that would make Mama Aiden proud and has earned the title of honorary Mexican. Step 5, show appreciation. It's clear that Bren and Mike love each other, but it's the small gestures and thoughtful moments I've seen or heard that truly reflect how much they appreciate one another. These are the times I can't help but think that he's the one for her. Here are just some examples that come to mind. Mike always protects Bren. When the lantern flies invaded and covered the doorway, Mike didn't hesitate. He literally swept Bren off her feet and carried her inside. That nifty move earned him the title of her hero. Mike always knows how to treat her. He's designated her as a permanent passenger princess. Responsibilities include looking cute, official snack sharer, and shouting at the GPS and giving last-minute, but awful, directions. And of course, Mike always knows how to cheer her up. When Bren came home in a bad She opened the door and there was Mike, down on one knee, holding a bowl of pasta. I knew Bren would give it her all in this relationship and be there for Mike, but seeing the way he shows up for her as well has assured me that they have something special. So as we raise our glass to celebrate this incredible couple, let's remember that Sheldon's algorithm may be a bit rigid, but the essence of a true relationship is wonderfully simple. It's about love, respect, and sharing moments. Bren, you found your hero, and Mike, you found your queen. Here's to Bren and Mike. Cheers.